Banana Eats was a popular Roblox horror game ish. The game mechanic was quite simple: hide from a banana or get prepared to die. But the thing that has been bugging me for like 3 whole years is that no one has ever solved its lore. So that's exactly what I've done. With a little bit of help from my cousin and my brother, I finally felt sure that I just solved this lore. This video will contain two theories about the game which I find are equally possible to occur, even though I'm more inclined in believing the first one. To start off with this theory, let us talk about the bananas themselves. They seem to be created from some genetic mutation, as you can see several non-animated bananas about roughly the size of their hostile counterpart. But why won't they just spring to life? The answer is easy. In the banana manor, we see a ritual room of sorts. This, put together with the mutated bananas, imply that the hostile fruit salad require a soul or some form of black magic. However, things don't look as if it turned out to be sunshines and rainbows to whoever created them, as the only implication of a human being ever being in the manor is a skull. Yeah, kind of an ouchie. However, given the various banana skins and the animatronic banana from the Fun Bash Center, it would seem as if they were considered as a major breakthrough and were so popular that they were animatronics based off them. However, it seems as if stuff got out of hand and the bananas had enough. The reason? I think when a literal food becomes sentient, it won't be a great fan of us. Take the Fun Bash Center again. We can see that they serve banana ice cream and there are various banana splits that can be spotted across the map. And it also seems as if the bananas get more and more enriched with age as they rot, which would explain the level system and the badge absolutely rotten. Besides, that's also how it works in real life. I mean, bananas get aged and they get rotten and they get moldy, same thing as the level system. Peel High School and other maps seem to suggest that the bananas invaded humans and now are playing a game of cat and mouse with the prisoners. And that is us. We, the prisoners, wait in the lobby while the banana waits in its own lair. We are basically just entertainment for them. The exit is all but an illusion. We survive the round, yes, and we get another shot of life, yes, but we're back in the lobby. Our reward might be food or something, we can't tell. But if it's food, it makes the cake puzzle look a lot more sinister than it actually is. The beacons might have been constructed by a human who was forced by the bananas to simply ramping up their entertainment, and the peels are basically most probably excretions from the banana. The pivotal center of this theory is the Mucimet Center, which basically changes the entire scene. You see, in Mucimet Center, there's a certain room which bears a text which is full of gibberish, which is actually, my brother saw this when we were playing with my cousins. And the moment he noticed it, he told us, and my cousin went, "Well, what is it?" And we noticed it's just a string of gibberish. Later on, my cousin discovered that it is encrypted in C cipher in a rotation of 30. The gibberish now reads Banana Forever, which we have seen in the back rooms before, and a more intriguing one. It lies in the monument. Wait a second. This basically implies these guys haven't even conquered the world. No wonder we are taught that because they don't have enough humans to play at. But they probably have a weapon of sorts hidden for, conquering the whole world. What it could be? What could it be? Oh my god. Well, the monument is right here in the Plantain Cabins, one of the original maps, which could have been where the bananas started, recreating large versions themselves. Well, if this is the case, who knows what's going to happen? The nightmare theory basically states that the person who we play as has an acute case of banana phobia, where that's actually a thing. Gorilla? You know what? Forget that one. Well, this might sound like a bit of a stretch for some people, and yes, but if we take everything which is said on the first theory into this theory, then it starts to make a little bit more sense because that will explain the nightmare skins, but that's just not it. The oranges we can find in the game, which are hidden across the map, could imply that we actually love oranges or any form of citrus. And the main nightmare is a banana who's, kind of evil in an opinion because I don't know how banana phobia works. But what this all sums up to is that rice, we play as rice citrus? Yeah, I know this sounds like a bit of a stretch, but who knows? Just add theory one and theory two. Perhaps that's the actual theory. I don't know. It's as if the nightmare skins, Blizzard Nightmare, the Cursed Nightmare, the Nightmare Banana skin, all of these seem to be implying at this one fact. So yeah, we can't tell for sure.